Imagine being the first person to receive a Bitcoin transaction from its mysterious creator, Satoshi Nakamoto. That person was Hal Finney, a cryptographer who contributed to digital privacy and Bitcoin. In this video, we'll explore Hal Finney's life, from his early days as a video game developer to his work on pretty good privacy and his important role in Bitcoin's development. Harold Thomas Finney II was born on May 4, 1956 in Coalinga, California. His father, a petroleum engineer, moved the family around before finally settling in Arcadia. Even as a kid, Finney was fascinated by math and technology and chased this passion to the California Institute of Technology, earning a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering in 1979. Fresh out of college, young Finney started working in the video game industry. He helped develop titles like Adventures of Tron and Space Attack, but his heart belonged in cryptography. In the early 90s, he joined the Cypherpunks, a group of technologists, cryptographers, and activists who believed in using code and technology rather than politics to achieve their goals of privacy and freedom. Finney was deeply committed to the idea that technology could protect individual freedom. He once wrote in 1992, "The computer can be used as a tool to liberate and protect people rather than to control them." This philosophy would drive everything he did. In 1991, Hal Finney collaborated with Phil Zimmermann on Pretty Good Privacy, a computer program that allowed people to send emails and files securely so that only the recipient could read the contents. Interestingly, PGP also enabled digital signatures, which allow the recipient to verify the sender's identity and ensure the message hasn't been tampered with, a concept that Bitcoin adopted 17 years later. Phil Zimmermann, PGP's creator, praised Finney's contributions. The trust model was a very complex part, and this was of crucial importance to PGP's success. Hal made an enormous contribution. Finney's work on PGP's Web of Trust model became an important element of modern cryptography. In 1993, Finney developed one of the first anonymous remailers, a tool that hid the sender's identity to protect online privacy even more, allowing people to communicate without fear of being traced. Later, in 2004, Finney created the reusable proof-of-work system, an early proof-of-work mechanism that influenced Bitcoin's mining design. Reusable proof-of-work was designed to be more efficient than proof-of-work but required a trusted central server, which conflicted with Bitcoin's decentralized approach. When Satoshi Nakamoto shared the Bitcoin white paper in 2008, Finney was hooked. A currency free from banks and governments. It was like a dream for a private advocate like him. He downloaded the Bitcoin software right away, becoming the first person besides Nakamoto to run it. Using his computer's CPU, he mined some of the earliest blocks. On January 12, 2009, Finney made history by receiving the first ever Bitcoin transaction from Satoshi Nakamoto, where he was sent 10 Bitcoins. This transaction was an important test of Bitcoin's network and basically marked the beginning of its practical use. Just one day before receiving that historic transaction, on January 11, 2009, Finney posted what would become the first ever tweet about Bitcoin, "Running Bitcoin." This simple two-word message introduced the world to what would become a $1 trillion asset. At the time, Bitcoin had zero value, making Finney's faith in the project even more remarkable. As one of the earliest Bitcoin developers, Finney actively worked on improving Bitcoin's code, helping it to grow and be more secure when it was just an idea. Satoshi and Hal worked closely together during those early months, which laid a strong foundation for what Bitcoin would become. In January 2009, Finney conducted a thought experiment. If Bitcoin became the world's dominant payment system, its value should equal the total value of all global wealth, with estimates of worldwide household wealth ranging from $100 trillion to $300 trillion and Bitcoin supply limited to 21 million coins. He calculated each coin could be worth about $10 million. However, life wasn't always kind to Hal Finney. In August 2009, just as Bitcoin took off, he was diagnosed with ALS, a disease that weakens muscles and steals mobility. Yet, Finney didn't give up. Using eye tracking software, he kept coding and engaging with the Bitcoin community even as his body failed him. Despite his condition, Finney remained optimistic about Bitcoin's future. In a Bitcoin Talk forum post, he wrote, "Since we're all rich with Bitcoins, or we will be once they are worth $1 million like everyone expects, we ought to put some of this unearned wealth to good use." As ALS progressed, Finney's determination never weakened. Even after he lost the ability to type with both hands and then to type at all, he continued to use eye tracking software to write code. In his final year, Finney and his family faced big challenges. Anonymous extortion calls demanding 1,000 bitcoins and swatting attacks where hoax calls sent armed police to their home. These were harsh reminders of the risks tied to crypto fame. Then there is the Satoshi Nakamoto question. Who is the creator of Bitcoin? Some wondered if Finney was Bitcoin's creator, given his expertise and early role. Finney lived near Dorian Satoshi Nakamoto, which was also targeted by the media but has publicly denied any involvement with Bitcoin. Finney denied he is Satoshi Nakamoto as well. Evidence like emails and timestamps showing him running a race while Satoshi was online suggests they were different people. However, the mystery behind Nakamoto's identity is still there. Hal Finney passed away on August 28, 2014, but his legacy lives on. His body was cryonically preserved by the Alcor Life Extension Foundation and not to his belief in future tech. In the Bitcoin community, he is a hero and someone to look up to. His wife, Fran Finney, keeps his memory alive through the Running Bitcoin Challenge, raising funds for ALS research. Every time you send a Bitcoin transaction, you are touching Hal Finney's work. His early mining and code tweaks helped make Bitcoin what it is today. His optimization of Bitcoin's elliptic curve cryptography could speed up transactions by as much as 20%. Finney's ideas also inspire new cryptocurrencies focused on privacy like Monero. His story motivates developers and investors to explore decentralized systems, pushing innovation forward. Every secure transaction, every encrypted message, Finney's fingerprints are there. In his final Bitcoin Talk post in March 2013, he wrote, "I am proud of my work on PGP, although I would not be surprised if my small contributions to Bitcoin, particularly my optimization of the elliptic curve math, may be the lasting contribution of my work."